Let's go to William in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. William, you're on the Ken Coleman Show.
Hey, Ken, can you hear me okay?
I can. What's going on today?
All right. Hey, so my biggest question, I have a few things I wanted to ask you, but I think my biggest question is I got an upcoming move. My fiance just got a good job, and it's all the way across the country, and I want to stick with her and move with her, and I think that's doable. But I'm a little concerned because of my career, because of my field, and coronavirus, and really what I want to do is get my income up, because I've been kind of watching this Dave Ramsey stuff, and just for the last few days, and just really starting to focus on my student loans and wanting to get those paid off.
All right, so let's start with what field are you in?
So I'm an architect.
Okay.
I've been a licensed architect for about 2 years, and I was an intern before that. I graduated in 2014, making about $12 an hour, and now I'm up to about 70.
All right, and do you want to stay in the architecture field?
So that was kind of my other question was, I have this ongoing dialogue and discussion with myself, as it's been going on since day one, where, there's this kind of like feeling deep down inside where I'm not totally sure if this is the right field, but it gets better every day. And I've gotten raises and promotions every year for the last 6 years, and things have gotten better and better. And the more I get into it, the easier it gets, and the better, the more enjoyable it gets.
All right, so let me ask you this. So hold on. So what's the dream?
Well,
give me the dream. Honestly, I think you know what it is and you didn't say it. So take me 15 years down the road, 20 years down the road, and a wildly successful William. What's William doing?
So I think what I really want to do is design build, and I don't really know for sure, but it's what got me into architecture in the first place. So when I graduated high school, I had no idea what I wanted to do. I got into this carpentry program, became a carpenter for a little while, and then all
right, William, listen, William, I'm going to challenge you right now, because you are just overthinking yourself into a pit of uncertainty. Now, on one hand, you told me that the dream is design build, and then you went, well, I'm not sure. And I want to challenge that. I think you're absolutely sure that's what you want to do. I just think you're not sure how you would get there.
Yeah, exactly.
All right,
I'm not really sure what it looks like.
Well, hold on a second. But you can find out what it looks like by talking to people who are successful in that field. Am I right?
Okay.
No, hold on a second. Now, either you believe that or you don't. It's called the proximity principle. In order to do what William wants to do, William's got to be around people that are doing it successfully and in places where that work is successfully being exhibited. So who are the people in Philadelphia area, or when you move across country, you're going to have to find people that are design builders, and they're out there. You find a connection to them, or you get online and you get in some discussion groups, or somehow, some way, you get a really good idea of what a day looks like, a week, a month, a year, and 5 years looks like in the life of somebody that's successful in that area. It's not a giant mystery. It's just not. Am I right?
I think you're right.
Hey, William, I'm right. Let's put it this way. If you were going to be a home contractor, isn't that what we're really talking about, a general contractor that builds homes?
Yeah, I think so. I think that that's a path to doing it, and I think that would be the quickest path into it. I don't necessarily want to be stuck in just homes, because the last 6 years I've been doing.
Okay, all right, William. This is the time when I've got to be real straightforward with you. I'm a really nice guy, and I'm rooting for everybody. But you're somebody who is absolutely spinning yourself in circles by overanalyzing everything. You need to hear that. That's what's going on with you. When I say to you that there's a way for you to figure out the path by actually engaging with and talking with successful professionals in the field that you know you want to be in. You've already admitted that to me. You're just not sure the best path. But there's not just one path. What if the path for you is different than the path for somebody else? Oh, well, the answer is it will be, because at least the timing will be different. The circumstances are going to be different, but you can figure out a path. So you have to simply decide, are you willing to deal with the uncertainties that exist along the way? That's the $1 million question for you. It's not, Ken, I don't know what I want to do. You do know what you want to do, and you know why you want to do it. But you're getting so hung up on knowing the exact path. This is when it turns. This is when it straightens out. This is when there's a delay. This is when I'm going to speed up. And I got news for you, William. I don't know what that looks like for me, and you will never know what that looks like for you. But you do know which mountain you want to climb, and you have a pretty good idea of the best way to climb it. Isn't that true?
I think the first part's true. The good idea part, that's where I get stuck.
Well, again, you didn't hear a word I just said. You did not hear a word I just said. You are overanalyzing while I'm talking to you. You can figure out how to get there. You can get a good idea. Here's how you do it. I wrote an entire book. So I tell you what, Madison, let's give him a copy of the proximity principle, whatever format he wants. Because again, this is written for William. He knows exactly what he wants to do. He just doesn't know how to get there. And he's overthinking it. And he's scared because he's now going to uproot where he's at and move across country with the fiance. I get all of that. I get how all of that is unsettling. But the reality remains that William is overthinking it instead of, I'm going to look into it and I'm going to discover and dive in and investigate and explore the multiple ways I can get where I want to go. And once he does that, he gets more answers. And then he's not subject to overthinking. But folks, fear and doubt is real. This young man is facing it because there's a lot of change coming in right now. And until we decide, hey, the only way to get clarity is to move forward and to dig and get answers to the questions we have, then we're going to stay stuck.